Folks. April 15th today, 2021, New Year's resolutions. As always, things are going good. I feel good about the financial independence part of things. Today, I wanted to touch on sports betting. When we went to Vegas a couple months ago, I know that I had a video on that, I think in terms of the NFL or something like that, college football. Today I'd like to talk about the MLB, the Major League Baseball. That's my favorite sport to bet on. Again, some of you might roll your eyes and go, really, financial independence and you're gambling? It's not. It can be gambling if you let it be gambling, or you can, again, I've said it a million times, you can set a process and you can make a lot of money on sports betting as long as you have the right mindset. If you are white knuckling it, and like I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, I just had a conversation with my brother Matt today about betting on your favorite teams. You can't bet with your heart, you have to bet with your mind and stick to a process. And if you can wrap your mind around the idea that say you're only going to bet a dollar. Anybody can bet a dollar and make a very logical and wise decision when it comes to sports betting. You're not going to win every bet, no matter how well you stick to a process and how well you have risk tolerance. But if you can wrap your mind around the idea that I'm betting a dollar, it doesn't really matter. So what does my mind tell me to do? What does the statistics tell me to do? What does the team's records tell me to do? Who is hurt? What is my gut telling me to do? Generally, if you can make over 51% on your sports bets, then you're making a profit. You're financially independent when it comes to sports betting. And again, some of you might be rolling your eyes at it, but I'll tell you straight up that I have made a lot of money doing this, and this is literally, right now, it's half of my income. You also have to know when to quit. So you make your sports bet, or even in the stock market, sticking to a process of going, okay, I've made $500 today. That's pretty damn good. I'm going to quit. I'm going to be okay with that and go on and live my life and be with my family, or try to run other viable businesses outside of this. So the point with the dollar thing is, if you can wrap your mind around this is only a dollar, that's all that I'm betting, then most people don't freak out that much, or even think of it as a dime or a nickel, something that your mind doesn't implode. If you can have that thought process and then turn around and bet $25, $50, $100, $500 with the same mindset that you're betting a dime or you're betting a dollar, you can make very good sports decisions based off of statistics, based off of records, and based off of your gut, which is huge. Try to convince your mind that money is just paper. If you sit here and just imagine the Yankees playing the Red Sox, and you imagine the two teams, and you imagine who's home and sitting there eating your popcorn and drinking your beer at the game, what is this game going to look like? What do their uniforms look like? I go through this process every time. I just kind of shut my eyes and go, okay, that makes sense. And again, I'm not right 100% of the time, but I'm right pretty damn frequently, and I've managed to make half my living off of that. So Major League Baseball, there is money to be made with sports betting. Start a process where I want to make $50 a day off of that. That's not impossible at all. It's extremely possible. And then quit after that. If it becomes gambling, you will lose eventually. So you have to find a place to quit and go, I'm done working for the day. Now it's time to go on to other projects, to my family, to my friends, whatever it might be. But nobody can sit here and play the stock market and sports bet all day long. I mean, if that's part of your process, you can. But if you're just if you get greedy off of it and you're like, I just made $500, I want to make another $500, that's when you get in trouble. You have to have a set place where you're happy with what you've made. You're making a good fucking living if you can make $500 a day. and you have to quit and move on to other things. So that's about all there is today. Just talking about financial independence. There's a lot of ways to get there. This is just one way. It's a fun way. I enjoy doing it. And you can do it too. I just recommend, like the stock market, sitting down, practicing, keeping track. You don't even got to do it for money at first. Then once you're comfortable, start doing it with money. Slowly increase what you're betting, and eventually money, it doesn't mean the same thing. I'm not saying don't respect money, don't honor money, but I'm saying if you can bet $100 or $200 as if you were betting a dime or a dollar, you're going to win 50% of the time or more, because your mindset will be clear and fresh, and you won't be jonesing it. You don't even got to watch the games. You can just make good decisions based off of all those things I mentioned earlier. Okay, that's all. Have a good day. We're on the keto diet. Yesterday went on keto. Don't know what I weigh right now, but the wedding's in 2 weeks, so we're really gonna sprint through this last 100 yards to get there. Okay, have a good day, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.